Hi, I'm Yunxi, and today I'm going to be talking about geological processes. Geological processes are natural processes that shape and change the Earth over time. They can happen very slowly, over millions of years, or sometimes very quickly, like during earthquakes. Geological processes happen all around us, but most of them are so slow that we don't notice them in our daily lives. Even though they may seem very small, over long periods of time they can create huge changes to the Earth's surface. There are two main types of geological processes: surface processes and internal processes. Surface processes happen on the outside of the Earth. These include things like weathering, erosion, and deposition. Weathering is when rocks are broken down into smaller pieces. Erosion is when those pieces are moved by water, wind, or ice. Deposition is when the sediment is dropped somewhere else. For example, a river can slowly wear away rock and carry the pieces downstream, eventually forming something like a canyon. Internal processes happen inside the Earth and are caused by heat and energy from within. These include plate tectonics, earthquakes, and volcanoes. The Earth's surface is made of large plates that slowly move over time. These plates can move in different ways. Sometimes they move toward each other, which can push land upward and form mountain ranges. Sometimes they move away from each other, creating new crust, especially under the ocean. And sometimes they slide past each other, which can cause earthquakes. Even though this movement is very slow, it is constantly reshaping the Earth's surface. To really understand these processes, we need to understand something called geological time. Geological time is the timeline of Earth's history, which spans about 4.6 billion years. This is much longer than a human lifetime, so it can be very difficult to imagine. Our lives only last a few decades, so it's hard to fully understand what millions or billions of years really look like. Because of this, geological processes can seem like they don't do much. For example, continents move only a few millimeters per year, which is about as fast as your fingernail grows. That means in a single year, the change is almost unnoticeable. But over millions of years, continents can move thousands of kilometers and completely reshape the Earth. The same idea applies to other processes. Sediment can build up very slowly, sometimes less than a millimeter per year. At that rate, it might not seem important, but over millions of years, these layers can become thick rock formations, mountains, or be carved into valleys and canyons. Another important idea related to geological time is that the Earth is constantly changing, even if we can't see it happening. The land we see today has not always looked the same. Continents have moved, oceans have opened and closed, and mountains have formed and been worn down over time. This shows that Earth is not static, it is always changing. A helpful way to understand geological time is to imagine Earth's history as one single year. In this example, the Earth forms on January 1st. Life appears around March. Dinosaurs don't appear until December, and they go extinct near the end of the month. Humans don't appear until just before midnight on December 31st. This comparison shows how recent humans are compared to the rest of Earth's history, and how long geological processes have been reshaping the planet before we even existed. Overall, the key idea is that small, slow changes over a very long time can lead to major changes on Earth. Geological processes are important because they shape the land we live on, influence natural disasters like earthquakes and volcanoes, and helps us understand Earth's past and present.